Hey Arden. Okay, so I did a bunch of research and here is what I came up with. Okay, so for starters, when I go to Google and I search for Landscape Bellevue, what first comes up here is your local listings, which is also known as the map pack. So ideally, you want to be in the first three spots because those are the only ones that instantly pull up for customers to be able to take a look at. All right, so I do find Pacific Irrigation in these map pack listings, but it looks like you are sitting at ninth place. Here we are, right here. Okay, so the good news is you guys are in there. You've got great reviews. Perfect. What we need to do to bump this up to get you up in that the top spots up here with your competitors is to get you more citations. What a citation is it is your business name, your business address, and the business telephone number, and everywhere it's listed on the internet. So that's a very doable thing is we just get you additional citations with multiple other websites and we get you boosted. So that's the first thing here. Now, what is below a map pack when people search is what's called organic listings. So that's these listings down here, right? Both are equally incredibly crucial, and the main focus here is to get you sitting up here with these top competitors, right? So when I went into your map pack listing, which was in here, I noticed that there is, actually, you know what? I'll just go ahead and pull it up. There is no, let me rephrase that. There is no website that's listed on your map pack listing. Now, I did find one when I Googled you guys and, let's see, and found you on a listing for Yelp. So when I went into the Yelp ad, it looks like we've got a website listed here. When I go to pull that up, here's what's happening. What this tells me is that the link is broken and it's not accessible. So there is not a working website for your potential customer or your future customers, I should say, to be able to reach to find you. Now, the second part of this is obviously because there isn't a website, there's also not one listed here on that map pack that we were just talking about. See, it's got the blank space to add a website. This is also another key factor as to why you're ranking so low in that ninth spot. So, because we don't have a website to go off of, I am just going to use your top competitor's website and I will explain to you why they are sitting in such a high spot and what that looks like. So, the top competitor is Green Spaces Landscaping. Now, their website is aesthetically pleasing. It looks nice when I click on it, when I go into it. They've got some information, they've got good visuals, you know, all of these different things. My first and primary concern with this site is that it does not have enough content. So content is all of this information here. Google crawls the website, or excuse me, crawls the internet constantly all day long, and what it does is it looks for content. So it looks for the words that your customers are going to be typing into Google to be able to find you. Google wants 1,500 words of effective content on the first page of any website, right? And so there's just not enough here. I've done the numbers on this and there's only 633 words of content on this site. So what that means is that it's easily beatable. So we get a website that's created with 1,500 words of command content, and this site is easily beatable. All right, so that's your top competitor's website, and now the next part of this is going to be a tool that I use that what it does is it pulls the data from every site, compares it, and gives me, everything standing behind the site. So what I want to explain to you is this UR and this DR. Now, this is incredibly important because what it is two ranking factors. So what your UR is right here, this is your trust rating. What your DR is the power rating. So, what does that mean? I'm going to explain that to you. So, in order to get these rankings right here, which we want to be more up in the 60 to 70% range, their power rating is incredibly low. Their trust rating is getting there. And how these numbers are generated are by what's called backlinks. What a backlink is essentially just a shout out from another website. So it's another website that has a link that leads back to your site. And what that does is that gains you credibility, and it gains your recognition. So with backlinks, quality is far more important than quantity. There are good links that give you far more power and far more trust than many others. Now, this is a little different than citations, like I was talking about earlier, which is all of your business name, address, and phone number listings, because with those, you want to have as many as possible, and you definitely want to be beating your competitor by a landslide. So, what does all of this mean? All of this means that if you were to get a website, have your 1,500 words of good command content, have additional citations added, which is more listings on Google, you could absolutely knock this top competitor right out of their spot and be able to take over all of their traffic and have more customers than you know what to do with. So I hope this was valuable. If this is something that you want to move forward on, or if you're interested in working with me, please definitely reach out. And you know what, if not, no harm, no foul. If you could please just give me some feedback, I would greatly appreciate it.